Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and today is Roxy Creations Weekly Challenge, and it is number 49. I thought it was 48, but I guess I skipped them a week, or I got the weeks mixed up. Can't believe it's week 49. So what she did was a very simple project, which turns out to look like, totally amazing. So what she did was took pieces of her, scrap paper leftovers, like these. This one here was left over from, let me get my score thing. This one here was left over from the winter Trash It Tuesday journal. And so I thought that would be kind of a nice backdrop. And then I have this one. And this one is a collage that I made last year with TaylorMade Journals digital kit. And what it was, these were little, the cards that you get like here when you get these in a kit. They were all botanical. I think they were all cards. It wasn't like a full kit. And I took them and I just laid them down. I ripped them and I laid them in my printer. And I made a copy. And I just love this. And so I think that this will look really nice for the project that Rachel did. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it up. Oh, see, look, I wrote on it. Oh, I used it in the Golden Botanical Journal. Well, we don't have to know that. So, yeah, it just turned out so cute. I mean, I thought it was great. Then let's see, what other pages do I have? This is left over. I have this left over, but it would make it really skinny because these are going to be pockets. Let's see, I thought I had another sheet of leftovers. I don't really want to use this one. Let me fold this one up. And it doesn't matter at this point about the edges, because we're going to trim these a little bit because they really are too big, because they're going to be glued to a page. Okay, how about if I use, I have a piece of scrapbook paper. That would make kind of a skinny pocket. How about if I go this way, it'll make a short pocket. So this is just a scrap. And, oh, I was going to show you guys something. What was it? Oh, forgot. Keep that when I forget things. I think I was going to show you my granddaughter's ornaments, and they're in the other room, so maybe I'll pause before the video's over. Okay, this one here, if I put it in this journal, which would be cute, not on that page because that's the same thing, but, I might, like on this plain page, we'll see. This one I'm going to use, this is the folio that I made yesterday, and so if you didn't see this video yesterday, go back and take a look. It's a really simple little journal pocket thing, and you can make it in a matter of minutes. The only hard part is actually cutting all the papers and gluing them down. But I think, too, if you use the right background paper, you can't use scrapbook paper to make it because it's not big enough. You need a bigger piece. Anyway, you go watch the video. But this is what it is, and this has a little pocket here. And these were all papers from Pink Monarch Prints that was in the monthly kit. And then I made a little journal on this side. Then this one opens, and I have another pocket here, and a pocket here, and a journal on this side. I'm not done with this yet. I'm going to add more pieces in here. And then it just folds up like that. Isn't that cute? So if you didn't see it, go look at it. It was Friday's video. I think, yeah, Friday. So I'm sure you guys can find it. All right, let's get started on these. So we're going to have to glue these together. So get your glue stick out and your wipe and a glue stick board. Oops. It'd help if I opened it up a little more. And you really probably don't need to get all the way to the edges, because if we trim it a little bit, it'll be fine. And if you want to ink it, you can. So we got this page here. I think this was supposed to be journal cards. It's like 4 to the page. And I just printed it anyway. I didn't print it on cardstock, so that's why it's in here. But it's pretty, I think. It'll look nice with this one, maybe. I'll just get that glued down. Okay. And then this one here. Yeah, I'm not going to go all the way to the edges, because I think we're only folding these in half because to make them sturdier, to use your leftover papers. So let's say you have a misprint and it's only printed on part of the paper, then you can fold it and use it. I don't know if you can use this as a floating pocket, because the next part will be glued onto the back. So let's do this one. It's a great way to use these leftover, even if you don't make these right now, gluing them together kind of gives you the option to do something like that. Do a pocket with them. And otherwise they just stay a plain sheet of paper. You know what I mean? Okay. So I am going to cut these down just somewhere that will fit on a journal page. Let's see if I have a journal page handy. Okay, here's one. So, let's see, this is, say, 8.5. So I think we should make this 7 tall. I'll just open this a little easier. So I'm going to go to 7 inches here. Oh, wait a minute. I lied. This is going to be folded down. Okay, so I am going to leave it that tall. Maybe it's not as that wide. That's it. Yep, that's the thing. Right now it's 5 1/4, but to fit on a journal page, you might want it to be 5. Or let's do 4 3/4. I think that's a good measurement. At least I don't have that on here. Well, let me go in the middle here. There's a little line there. That is, yeah, about 4 3/4. Okay. So I'm going to leave the height. I'm going to cut 4 3/4 off. And this one I need to cut this off. 4 3/4 again. Okay. And this one is, I'm going to make this one 4 3/4. Yeah, 4 3/4 would be good on this one too. This is scrapbook paper. So let's see. Yeah, I want the stamps to be looking forward. Okay. So there's our 4 little pieces. That's what I'm going to use. Now we have to do the vellum part. If you've already watched her video, you'll know what it's going to be doing here. So, I kind of like to ink this, but I think I'll skip the inking to save us time. So, I pulled out vellums. This is one that I have. I have these that I got really very cheap at Ollie's, which you just can't really see through them that much. I think they're better if they're printed on than to leave them clear. I was going to see if, and then I have this. This is shiny paper. I don't know. That's not vellum. It's like vellum, but it's not. It's like for a wedding. I got it somewhere. Thrift store probably. Oh! I am going to use this piece because it's a leftover. And then I have other plain white vellum in that envelope. But it can be kind of expensive, so. All right, so what we're going to do is kind of figure out how high we want this. And leave like a 1/2 inch on that side. And a 1/2 inch on this side. And then I'm going to come down here and just mark it like a 1/2 on that side. And then we're going to cut these. So I probably should have figured out how to get 2 out of a page. It's going to be at the bottom. Let's see, can I get... No, this page I won't be able to use because of the writing. But I know that I need 4 3/4, right? No, I need... Hold on. What do I need? I need... let's say 5 1/2. Is that going to be big enough? It doesn't feel like it. Was this the one I measured? Okay. Let me measure it on my ruler down here. It's easier. It's a little over 5 1/2. So it's like 5 3/4. So we'll cut this 5 3/4. Maybe we can get this part. So it's 5 3/4 square. Will work. And let's see if this one will fit this small one. Yes, that's good. Okay. And this one fits that. And this one will fit that. Don't I have one more? For some reason I thought I did 4. There it is. I did. Okay. So I'm going to have to get one more piece of vellum out. God, I wish I could use this one. Would it be okay to have cut here on it? No. Okay. Set that there. You really can't use like tissue paper because it wouldn't be sturdy enough to serve as a pocket. So and if you were really, you know, whoops, that's not it. There it is. If you thought this out completely, you could cut your paper so that they would end up being the right size. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this over. And give it a fold. These don't have to be perfect. Okay. I'm not sure which is up and down. I kind of like that one. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my cat, Toby. I won't be doing any more pictures of him. Well, unless he jumps up here, but if he does, he'll tear everything up on my desk. Because he's jumped before. So I'm trying to get him not to jump. I'm going to trim that a little bit. Or maybe I'll just go up a little more. There's no set height that you need for this. You just do what you want. Okay. Yeah, he, right after I did that little video, he just decided to attack me. And it's like he doesn't want me to leave, you know, to walk across the house even. It's like, I want you to stand here so I can rub against your leg or something, you know, or roll around in front of me. So I was looking at breeds of cats last night because I have, my sister has a really cool cat. What's it called? They're very expensive. What is she called? What is that cat called? Oh, a ragdoll cat. Okay, that's going to be too long for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and get the sides folded. It's called Ragdoll. She has 2 of them, and they are just beautiful cats. And I took a picture of, I did use my Google Lens and took a shot on that to see what kind of cat that he was. And they said it was a Maine Coon, which I don't think that's true. First of all, they're worth like $1,000 to $2,000 for that type of cat. Okay, so we're going to cut these out. And then I am going to glue them on. I just, I don't know if I want to punch. I probably should punch first. Let's see. Because it's hard to get the punch in. Because you can't see it. Okay. You know, I am going to ink around here because I'm probably going to come back and ink. And if I glue that down, I won't be able to. Sometimes it looks harsh on vellum, the ink. Okay, so I think I'm going to use my glue stick, I call it, or the one from Japan, because it does really well on vellum. Our weather is very rainy here today. So there we go. There's one done. Well, it's not done because we have to fold over. Maybe I'll do that. But what I'm going to use is my bone folder because I want it to be straight. So if we go up just like a quarter, half an inch, I'm just going to eyeball it. So I'm going to go a half inch. And then we're going to bring this down. See, I don't know if it'll stay. Okay, and then she cut her ends off like that. And I have to do it like this because I can't cut like Rachel. It's a little awkward. So, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to ink around all these when we get done. Okay, so that is one that's folded. That paper was a little stiff because it's I guess it doesn't matter which way it is. Oops, I didn't cut the corners out. Darn it. So I was going to do a little Christmas shopping today and get it mailed out by tomorrow, but I don't drive in the rain, so I'm doing this instead. And tomorrow morning, which is going to be Monday, I will get out. And there won't be anybody in the store like today. Oh my gosh, today would be a nightmare. And I could look on Amazon and try to pick out something, but I have these envelopes to ship in, and I don't want something that won't fit in those. Oh, I forgot to put the punch in. Let's do this punch because I can get that in. Where'd you go? Where is you? Where are you? Oh my gosh. It's always sitting here. I guess I decided to, maybe I put it away. Yeah, I did. Huh. It's so easy to, on this one. And that's a corner punch there. And that's going to have to be inked, which I didn't do before I glued it down. Now I've got too much ink. I wonder if I can wipe some of that away. Oops. All right. Okay, so now let's move this one down. So this flap, let's make this one like an inch higher than the bottom. I wonder if that'll work. I could just put a nice rounded edge on here. Do I want to go all the way up? No, I'm just going to leave it like that. a little bit different look. And that's going to need some glue in there. Okay. Now you could tie these, you know, you could put a little eyelet here and then wrap it around and tie a bow if you wanted to. Rachel suggested that. Okie dokie. This time maybe I'll do this the correct order. But you see how this glue works on this vellum? I mean, it just glues it right down. And that's like the hardest thing to glue, is to get vellum to stick. It's just amazing. I don't know why they can't make that kind of glue here. Okay, I need to wipe off a little bit here, so I can feel it starting to get stuck. Okay. Oops, so this one I'm going to do an inch also. I think I'm just going to do some rounded corners on this one. The 1/2 inch. Nice round. Okay. It's not freezing cold, but it's going to get cold. I can see it. That's going to have to be inked because it's just a little bit right now, so I don't forget. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Okay. And remember, these are going to be glued down in your journal. Okay. I think I want this side to show. So, I have a question. How many of you spend Christmas at home and family come to you? Or do you leave and go visit family or friends, whatever, away from your house? When my kids were little, we spent Christmas Eve with my mom and dad, and they always opened on Christmas Eve. That should be the question too. if you open on Christmas Eve or you open on Christmas Day. That's very sticky because I got it too close to the... It's going to be glued down, but still I have to keep working with it. Yeah, we always went to my mom's and mom and dad's. I shouldn't say mom's, mom and dad. And then my husband's mother, we would spend Christmas Day with her, but most of the time, because she did not have anybody at home. Well, my younger nieces and nephew, or niece and nephew were home, but I don't know, it was like not many people. And so a lot of times they would just come to my parents' house on Christmas Day also. So, or that she would come to our house, and my parents would come over Christmas Day early in the morning to see the kids, what they opened. And then his mom would come later in the afternoon. And that's what we did. One year, my husband insisted we did not go to my parents on Christmas Eve because he wanted to have our own family tradition. It was the most miserable Christmas of all time for me. I tell you, I hated every second of it. It's just, you know, because my sisters and her kids and my brothers and his kids and all those kids were there and family, and it just wasn't the same. All right. Let me see. I can go back and do this stuff. I know. I was trying to think of a different... I don't think I want to bend these in half. So I guess I'll just do the corners. You know how you can kind of bend them and make a circle. I need a little clip or something. My finger is in the way. All right. So now we have 4 of these made. And for some reason, I thought I was using a paper that went with my winter botanical journal. Maybe I was planning on using this one. So if that's the case, because we want to fill these up with journal cards. What time do I have? Okay, we're good. So I had these journal cards left over from Pink Monarch's kit, and I have this piece that I ripped out, and I thought I could just glue that onto there, and that would look good in one of these. So I'm just going to cut this. I mean, otherwise I won't use them because they don't fit in the small one that I just made. They're too big for that. Okay, and I've already inked around that edge. And let me get a glue page. I can use this one. I want to do some slow stitching. I mean, I've done a little bit, just, it's not going any place in particular, but I want to do these little houses. If anybody watches Roxy Creations by Sarah, her sister, she made this little house as an ornament for a tree. And, whoops, I don't want to use it for an ornament for a tree, but I want to make like pincushion with it, the little house. And then maybe, you know, by next Christmas, I can make enough to give to my sewing friends. I don't know what I'm going to take to them this next meeting that we have. It's like just a couple days before Christmas. I'm just going to round that just a tiny, tiny bit. And I probably will sew these. Okay, so for now, I'm going to put that one in this one. Good, perfect fit. And I don't know. I don't think I want to put something there, but I don't know if I want to tie either. Okay, let's see what we can do in this one. Oh, I did that backwards. Darn, Rita. I wanted this to be the front. Because I think I want that to go into this journal. Does that one fit? No, not that journal. I'm going to do this one in this journal. All right, so I don't know what kind of journal card to go in there. Yeah, because this did not come with journal cards or anything. It's just scrapbook paper. Oh. Let's see what I have. I like these because, but I wouldn't have a border on that side. What if I... I was thinking I could fold it and make like a little journal page. This one, no, that goes in the Christmas. Oh, darn. Okay. I pulled out like invoices too because I thought that I could... That's not really an invoice, that one's a page, but I don't know if this invoice... I don't think she would like that. Okay, I think I'm going to have to wait on putting a card in. I actually kind of wanted to use this one, but I have to fold it. It's not too high. I think I'm just going to fold this and make it a journaling card. To put in here. I'm so disappointed that I did that. Would have gone like that. Oh well. Okay, so that can go there. And then I just need something for... This one needs a journal card. Let's see if one of these fit. Yep. I mean, these are neutral. They're not... This is a better cardstock here. So let's find something to put on that card. And... I don't know if I have a journal card or something. Oh, that's already all done. Okay, let's get some flowers. Then I have this stuff all buried. I always do this. Let's get some flowers. I've got these. That one there sort of goes with it. This one, a little bit of burgundish. Or I could do this red. Probably should have ripped it out. Yeah, that. If I could use my that doesn't really look ripped either. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I have any big flowers in here. These are all kind of small stuff. That would be too, this would not look good on that. I mean, that would look okay with this, but not that background, not that red. Let's see. I could put it on this background. Yeah, that's not bad. Just, I could put a photograph in there. I still haven't printed out the photographs from Joey Card Maker, the bigger ones that he has. Let's see how. Yeah, I would do him if I had time, because I don't think I have enough time to, you know, add labels and things like that. So I think I'll use this. So let me whip through this one. Oh, here's some pretty ones too. Flowers. Oh. If I wanted these to stick, they wouldn't. Actually, I think that looks better. It's just more, this one is very picture framey. Okay, I'm going to ink around this. I love how I've been putting these pieces of ephemera. These are from Hobby Lobby. These, I think they're what are they called? Paper Studio brand, and they're half price every now and then. Let me get my little tiny quarter. So I'll probably come back and sew around this card, ink it. Not the one I'm laying down, but the outside. Probably should have sewed this one. It would have been nice. All right, I'm going to go about right here. Okay, I don't think I can put any lace on here because it might be kind of hard to slide in. I was thinking a piece of lace would be cute there. Right now I'm just going to leave it. If anything, I might put a piece of tape there. Even a piece of washi. I don't know if I have. Looking to see if I have anything skinny enough. It just gives it a little bit of something. But I thought I could put something up there. A label. Can't get that box back in. Okay. So this will fit there and there. And over. And this part here, we could put a label on that. So let's see. We've got one for that and for that. And I'm not going to worry about this one right now because it's just, I have to find the right journal card to fit in that. But I've got one that's just a little bit longer. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure she decorated the outside of this too. She just put, how much time do I have? A few minutes. She puts just something down here in the bottom. It's like I don't want something square, I don't think. That might be all right. Oh, come on. I know you're not stuck that tight. I like that. That looks kind of pretty. And then we need something up at the top. I like that up at the top. I'm not sure I like that butterfly, but I'm going to use this stick here. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. I was thinking I was gluing it to the vellum, but I'm not. Where is my glue page? I remember when I used to have a glue book, and I know exactly where it was. I don't have a glue book anymore. I just have pages of stuff. I do like that color with that. I think that looks nice. And I like that butterfly, but I'm thinking I would like something a little bit that would go with this color a little better than this. So that's got sort of that little purple in it. And nothing's in order in this little folder book I have. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Bring it over a little bit. I don't know if I have any. I was looking to see if I had a different color butterfly. But that one will work. I mean, I have a whole thing of butterflies, but I thought I would take a few of those out and put in here, because I don't feel like searching through the whole thing over there to find a butterfly. Too many choices, and then you can't do it. I think that's my problem. Okay, so I'm just going to add this guy. I could put a little... I didn't get everything over here by me. My little old dress. Maybe some of this would... just doesn't go, does it? Nope. I actually kind of like this color. I don't know if I just... Sometimes I do it and I'm not super happy with it. I'm going to make it a little bit more grungier if I can. I've ordered some lace on Etsy, and she lives here in Georgia, so hopefully it won't take a long time to get it. Or she's down in South Georgia, and I looked up the town because I'm wondering, where in Georgia. So I looked up her town, and it's called, I want to say, not Able, but something like that. Anyhow, the town used to be called Puddleville because back in 1800s, when the town became a town, there was all kinds of puddles. They named it Puddleville. And then they changed it to like Adele or something like that. I forgot what it was. It starts with an A. Anyway, I thought that was funny. But she's quite a ways from me where I live. She's much more south. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. that way. I don't know if that's going to stay glued down or not. Okay. I'm just going to have to force this to stay down. I don't want to put a tie in there necessarily. I guess it'll stay down, especially once it gets into the journal. All right, let me move this. I can add some more stuff to this. So this one and this one, I guess I won't have time, no, to decorate. So, but I will. And then when I take the pictures, you will see how they look. But yeah, I like the idea of it. It's a nice little different kind of pocket. It really is. And these journal cards fit in there really great. So, and the sizes came out really nice. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I never have enough time to finish these, but I think you have an idea of how it works. I didn't really detour from her ideas either. You know, I mean, I didn't make something totally different. Pretty much did what she did, except inking it. So I'm going to go back and ink. We'll see how it looks. Alrighty, so I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification number. Hit the, what is that number? The other one, like. Yeah, any little thing will help increase my subscribers. And I'm up to 2,860, I believe. I think that's what, or yeah, which is amazing. In fact, just this month alone, during the last 28 days, I have 100 people that have joined my my channel. So thank you, those 100 people. I can't figure out who you are because I don't know where that, I mean, I find where people subscribe, but it just doesn't show exactly like who did it what day. And also, if you're not public, then you as a subscriber do not show up on my desktop, what YouTube has. Yeah, evidently. Anyway, I try to find out, but I can't. I just get lost in all that stuff. So I'm not going to worry about it. All right. Thanks again, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.